So what we want to do now is we want to play exactly what Charles had to say in response to this LeBron James caller, and I want to come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to what he had to say here.
Hey Chuck, it's Tony from San Diego. I heard that you had some comments about the LeBron versus MJ debate. I'm wondering why you think it's so clear-cut that MJ had a better career than LeBron.
I don't get into the debate between Michael and LeBron because I think it's weak journalism. They're both great. Michael Jordan's the best basketball player I ever played against. These young kids, they played against LeBron. I was kind of caught off guard last week when Ernie said
he was only like 3 behind him in 30-point games or something like that.
And I was like, and he's played like 7 more years? That's an astonishing stat. As great as LeBron is, he's still behind Michael Jordan in 30-point games, and he's played 7 more seasons. That is astonishing. Even if you think LeBron's the GOAT, you wouldn't have known that. And I'm never going to say anything about anything bad about LeBron because he's an amazing man and a hell of a player. But that when Ernie said that, because, Ernie knows more useless stuff than anybody in the world.
Thanks, Chuck.
You're welcome.
So you heard what Charles Barkley had to say there. What are my thoughts on this? Well, look, guys, like, we got to face reality. LeBron, in 22 years, has spent that time trying to convince people that he's better than Jordan. What that tells me is he's clearly not better than Jordan if he's still trying to catch him or convince people. That's the fundamental difference. There's nothing that LeBron has done that made me say, man, I think he might be better than MJ. There's nothing. Nothing. LeBron has led the league in categories, I think, 2 times. LeBron has led the league in scoring once, and I think he's led the league in assists once. MJ has led the league in categories 10 scoring titles, 3 times he led the league in steals, so that's 13 categories. I may be missing another one. I could be wrong, but 13 categories. I want to just you guys to think about something for a second. Anybody that's played basketball will tell you that the hardest thing to do is score at a high level and play defense. Anyone will tell you that the hardest thing to be in the NBA is a two-way player. Jordan, in my view, is the best two-way player ever. He's not the greatest defender ever, but when you match his scoring prowess and his defensive prowess, he's the best two-way player in the history of the sport. No debate. I love Kobe. It ain't Kobe. Hakeem Olajuwon is a hell of a defender. He doesn't have the offensive package. There are players that can score, but they can't play defense. There are players that can play defense, but they can't score at the level. He's the best. I want you guys to think about this for a second. Jordan was leading the NBA in scoring 10 years straight, but also making first defensive teams at the same time. LeBron has never done that. And if he's done that, he's only done it one time. I want you guys to think about that. You have the best scorer in the NBA, and that guy is making all first defensive teams and winning Defensive Player of the Year awards. How do you reconcile the two? That speaks to Michael Jordan's mentality and his effort level. And then when you infuse the fact that he played all through those games, he played the games. You can't compare these guys. Now, if we get into the larger accomplishments, then it's not even a conversation to be had. It's not. If Jordan is the greatest ever, there must be at least 3 players between him and LeBron. Like, the distance needs to be there. There's nothing close about it.